Hello. Hello, hello. How are you? Will. You see, when the stream's just starting, I'm not supposed to I'm supposed to pretend that I'm not here is the thing. But hey, I'm so happy you're here. Hello. Yo, indeed. Did you see the starting background animation thing? Isn't that cool? You'll never guess what I'm doing today. It's programming. You're right. It's programming once again. Uh, so what you saw was, in fact, the state of the art currently. Although, I just feel so disorganized right now. It was very awkward setting that up. Okay. Yeah, Discord should be over here, hanging out. Okay. Let's also open up. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be in a separate tab. Okay, so this, nope, that's not. that's that's exactly the wrong tab to be showing. Okay, how about that? Oh well, there you go. That's not what I want though. OBS is killing me. Okay, let's do that. And then that, nope. Switch to the right tab, please. Please use the right tab, dude. Alright, it figured it out. It figured it out. There we go. Holy crap, dude. OBS is giving me some fun times. Alright, this is the state of the art right now. And hey, that bug, okay, so if you were here yesterday, you would know that we had a fun little bug where the FPS was actually like 25, and there was nothing in my code that corresponded to it. So in fact, I'm quite sure it was a bug in Chrome. Like the developers of Chrome were like, "Hey, you know how you use HTML canvas for stuff? What if you didn't? What if you didn't do that?" And all day it was just terrible. And then today I presume they pushed an update that fixed it. That's the only thing that I can imagine. So, yeah, as you saw in the intro, you choose some files, you open them, and you hit play. It shuffles them, and audio is not coming through. Hello? Oh wait, no, it's one of those songs. It's a song that starts out with silence, right? Is that the joke? Yeah, I hear it now. It's a little bit quiet. Dude, I pranked myself. Alright, sounds good, Will. Thank you. You know what? Every little bit helps. You're feeding the algorithm. I appreciate it. That's better. Oh, I know why it felt so quiet. Because I actually had my volume turned down so low. That's part of it. Okay. It was a combination of failures, really. So, one of the problems here is that... Okay, actually, I need the sound to demonstrate this. When I click this, it's now playing 2 songs? At least. It is at least playing at least playing 2 songs in that scenario. So that's something we need to fix, right? We can't have that. So let's start working on the code. We have this working, right? Play pause works. We've got this bug where that happens. It's hard to talk. It's hard to like speak what you're typing as you're typing it, unless you type slower. Yeah, typing is faster than talking. So, man, it's been a whole day since I looked at this code. So load current song is what we call every time we press the button. Right? Where's the button press? Yeah, this guy. We load the current song and then we play the current song. So I don't have a problem with playing the current song. I'm pretty sure. Load current song should stop the previously playing song. Okay. So I believe that's the song state playing case, and we do call song.audiocontrol.stop. Can't help but notice we are literally telling it to stop and it doesn't. Huh. However, in these cases it doesn't say song.audiocontrol.stop. So maybe maybe what's happening is that, so what could be happening is that we do get here. That's one possibility. Another possibility is, so what I'm going to do is just const.log load song when state is song.song state. There we go. So this should tell me when I hit the arrow button. It'll tell me what the current song state is, so I'll be able to know either way what's going on. I really hope I don't see this, because if I see this, it's hitting stop, and yet it's not stopping. So let's see what happens here. Okay. So we choose our files. Yes. We hit play. Okay, you can. I'm just monitoring the desktop audio because I think I messed it up a little bit. Yeah. I think that's okay. Yeah, so So the first load is, well, it's telling me a number, which is not super helpful. Well, that time it worked. It actually transitioned the songs successfully in that scenario. Because it's not playing two songs right now. Okay. That time was a problem. What just happened though? Like, what just happened? This, I expect that to be what we see most of the time, right? Load song when state is 2. That's the playing state. It must be the playing state because then we get this message, which is like, state is playing and audio stop is called. But then we get a second call to load song? Why do we get a second call to load song? Wait, so hold on. Is that the issue? Is that we call it twice somehow? Okay. So just then we loaded the song, which means it's ready to be played. Yes, that's what I want. And I hit play, and it doesn't load a song. Correct. And then I hit this button, and what should happen is it should really just load a song once. It should unload the current song, which load song should accomplish, and then load the next one, right? And then play it. We get two load songs. And when you get 2 load songs, you get 2 songs playing. Naturally. Okay, so why? And one of them, they're in different states too. Hold on. Am I wrong? They're in different states? It's playing. I get a load song in state 2 and a load song in state 0. I would call that weird. I would call that weird. Certainly not intended behavior. Okay, how does that happen? That's what I want to know. Okay, so I have to follow the call path, basically, right? This guy isn't the problem. What's the problem is when we hit forward, I have 2 load songs. And I presume I have 2 plays as well. Let me check. Let me just double check. Already the double load is wrong. But I want to make sure I understand what's happening here. Okay. Play. When I hit play, it didn't tell me the play song. I think that because the play button uses a different path in the code. Oh? Weird. Okay, it's like a weird asynchronous thing. It's like it played it once and then it waited and then it played it again. Okay. Well, let's at least look, at least the log messages correspond with what we're experiencing in reality. Okay. We click the forward button. That says, hey, load my song. And I am presumably in the What state? I'm presumably in the playing state at that time. So when I'm in the playing state, I should change the song state to none, because it is currently loading. I should disable the play pause button, yes. I should also, you know what? I should also disable the, I'm gonna disable a lot of buttons here. Hold on. Do I do this a lot? I do it once here, and then I do it here. Okay, no, that's fine. But no, I do this like 3 times in here. Okay, so let's make a function for this real quick. Disable. What do we call this group of buttons? I want to disable both the play pause button and the forward and back buttons. Disable song controls. And enable song control, right? And the way to enable it is to set disabled equal to false, so that's perfect. I know how to do that. Okay. Oh, this is a big function. What? Oh. Here we go. Hold on. Let me just make sure that it's all disabled true. Okay, yeah, it is. It's all disabled equals true. Just making sure. Had a little panic for a second. Okay. And this is enable song controls. I think literally the only call to it in the whole program. Okay, so I think disabled, oops, CFB. Okay, the only disabling and enabling that happens is right in here. That's good, that's what I expect to be the case. Now, I want to add to my functions the ability to disable my forward and back buttons. Cool, great, okay, that was a tangential feature to be added, to be sure. Let's try actually solving the problem we were here to solve, which is when we hit the forward button, we do load current song, and then what happens? Load current song. Oh, sweet. So it is playing. We come here. We say the song state is none because it's loading. Then we disable the song controls. We set the play pause button to play because it might have been set to like pause or something, I guess. And we stop. If there's something playing, we're going to stop it. Right, because we're in the playing state, so we stop it. Yeah, and that's fine. That's good. That's good so far. And now we do all the file shenanigans. Okay, so we get the song index from this .current playlist index. Yeah, that's what should happen. We get the song information. Yeah, we get the song information and we change it to the title and the artist. Yes. That happens first. I wonder... Surely it's okay that we have an await in here, right? That can't be the issue. I don't think that can be the issue. Next, we've got this .files.song index. This file to array buffer, right, we're loading the file. And then decode the audio data. Yes. And then do all this like audio control stuff that you have to do with the web audio. This seems fine. And notably, there's no playing of a song here. And then finally we enable the song controls. Huh. And the song goes into the ready state. The song goes into the ready state. Yeah. That seems fine. Oh, this actually might be a promise-related kind of problem. I don't know how yet, but I have a feeling. Ooh. Does this happen unexpectedly as well? I don't think this is happening unexpectedly. That would be weird. But maybe. That could be it. Load current song, then play current song. So after it's done loading, then you play it. Huh. And on song end, you do this as well. But I don't think that's what's happening. Where it's like the song is ending as we already clicked the button. Like, I don't think that's what's happening. Wait, could that be what's happening? Could that be what's happening? Does calling stop do the same thing as audio, as the sound, as the thing ending? Oh, that could be it too. Okay, I was just gonna run it again and expect something to have changed. But that actually might be it. We hit play. It's playing the song right now, I presume. I hit next. Yes. That was it. That was the trick. Yeah, so, okay. Oh boy. Okay. How can I tell? Oh, so it calls on song ended, right? It calls on ended whenever whenever the audio stops for any reason. Um okay, first let me double check the documentation to see if there's another version of on ended that does more close to what it's supposed to do. This is audio buffer source node. Audio buffer source node on ended. Yeah, it's right here. The ended event of this interface is fired when the source node has stopped playing. This occurs when it has stopped playing either because it's reached a predetermined stop time, the full duration of the audio has been performed, or because the entire buffer has been played. Oh, wait, how are those two different? The full duration of the audio has been performed, or because the entire buffer has been played. Huh? Okay, how about... Okay, there is in fact a Stack Overflow about this exact question. Does calling stop on a source node trigger an ended event? Yes, it does. Okay. But 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 nobody's like, here's how you can check. Here's how you can tell one way or another. Oh dear. How can I tell? How can I tell? Hmm. This is a bit of a conundrum. I could... Uh, I could set a flag? Right? I could set a flag that's like oh, this is really awkward. I I would imagine that there's probably two ways to do it, right? You could look at web audio and be like, "Hey, I know that you've stopped, but like where did you stop? Did you stop at the end of the song or did you stop not at the end of the song?" Maybe I should try implementing it that way cuz honestly that just feels better. That just feels better. Web audio get time when stopped. Okay, that's not giving me any useful results, is it? In web audio, how to know whether sound was stopped or finished playing. Oh, this is a relevant Stack Overflow article. Okay. All the solutions I've found have had some way of holding a timer. I don't think there is a way around it that's cleaner. Okay, the accepted answer says before you actually stop the sound, remove the on-ended handler. I kind of like that solution, right? Because that solution is like, hey, if you're programming, like if we set the flag, then it would be like, you rely on the programmer at some other point in the program to remember that, oh, hey, I should check this flag. When instead we could be like, I'm not even setting a flag. I'm not giving anybody else the option to screw this up later on. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So here's the on-ended guy. So here's what I do. When I click this, wait. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay. What do I set it to? How do I... How do I unset a... How do I... So, what's weird is this is confusing me because, it's not me who's calling on ended. It's JavaScript's like backend. So I just do like undefined? I'm gonna have to guess that that's what it would check for. I think that's the solution. I think that's the solution. Let's see. Let's see and let's listen. I don't hear anything yet. Why? Oh, this is why. Yeah, look at that. That's exactly what we expect to see. Perfect. Pause. Next. Now what if I do this? I did get a song ended called there. Okay, wait, what if I... select another song? No, that doesn't break anything. Wait, no. It is broken. Yeah, it's playing too. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that happens when the file selector... What does the file selector do? Okay. File selector. Yeah, it's like basically anyone calling load current song could cause this thing to call dot stop. Oh. Huh. That's not what should happen. Okay, I actually completely disabled the feature where it where it goes to the next song. Okay, so let's... Okay. I removed too much of the feature. So this guy should do the same thing, but I can't actually call it directly, because if I try calling it directly, then I'm going to get the disabling the unended function. I think. Wait, does it matter? Wait, does it matter? No, it probably doesn't matter either way, actually. Okay. It actually wasn't broken. I forget. Because, like, this is in the context of... just the fact that it's calling next in the first place is good. But, like, why, you know, do another reference? I don't like that. Okay, so this didn't actually do anything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure basically any user interaction that causes it to load a song needs to be like, oh yeah, by the way, don't call the onended function. Wow, that's like really inconvenient that I have to put this everywhere, but there a better way to solve this problem? I don't know. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this should cause an error because this is not going to be defined at the start. Let me see. Audio control. Yeah, this is going to be undefined. Let me make sure I actually get that error. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want to see. Good. Now, when we come over here, we should be like, if song.AudioControl is not equal to undefined, set the onEnded property to undefined. So if it's not the first time that you're it's so crappy. This is not the first time that you're accessing the onFileSelect. Okay. We do this. We loaded a song. We can hit play. Load song when state is 2. We loaded this song. Yeah. Good. And picking the same song twice doesn't break it. I do believe that has solved the problem. Now let's try opening my recycle bin and finding my where is it? Can I even select from there in this context? I don't think I can. Okay. Oh, interesting. There's still the, like, if you don't choose a file bug. Okay, let me fix that. I was gonna test what happens if I actually let a song play to the end. On file select. This dot files equals files. This dot playlist equals. So this shouldn't be a problem, right? Because all of this simply won't run, I'm guessing. Is that right? Oh, well, wait a second. Let's look at the bug again. Cannot read properties of undefined reading size. And this is in fade effect? Huh? Huh? What? 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 It's from ID3? What? I don't. I guess it got all the way to here, right? So I should basically be like, if this dot files dot length is equal to 0, do nothing. It like got deep in the program before it got an error. Okay, I'm gonna choose a file. Cancel. Okay, no error that time. Good. Everything else still work? Yes. Everything else does still work. Okay, let me go to my recycle bin real quick. Because I never knew how valuable this song was going to be, I guess. Okay, copy it into the right folder. And choose it. There. So it's playing it, and then after 3 seconds, song ended, and it's playing it, right? Yes, it is. Perfect. Fantastic. Now we delete our log statements and move on to the next task. Okay, that is all the log statements out. Very good. Awesome. Okay, what's happening next? Let's brainstorm for a minute. So what I might like doing is making the screen wider. I noticed that it seems like the arrows sort of more often populate the center diagonal, the main diagonal. So like reduce population of main diagonal. That's one thing that I could work on. What else? I think that's pretty good. Let's start with that. Okay, so I'm actually going to work on this one first. I want to come down here and disable the physics. Huh. I wish there was an easy way to do this. An easier way. disable the physics and get more errors on screen. What that should do is let me more easily see the problem. Okay, it's not an initial spawn issue. It's because of the off-screen spawning. So I gotta wait until this gets across the screen to probably actually see the problem. Huh. Not gonna lie, kinda hard to see if there is a problem. Yeah, maybe it's actually just really slight, but I swear it is there. I swear it is a thing. Doesn't this look more dense? It's evidently only slightly more dense. But I'm pretty sure that, well, the reason I think it, so besides just seeing it, is I know in the spawn mechanics there's this inherent problem. Okay. So like, yeah, this goes to Y, and then this, so this is the right side of the screen. And the right side of the screen, it actually does all the way, and then it also covers this part, which covers the bottom of the screen. It goes down into that zone as well. So the only problem with like enforcing them to not overlap is I currently have a 50-50 probability assigned to each of these. So I need to adjust this probability. Right. So I think how do I do this? The length of the right side is going to be this. Well, just that, because it's 0 to that. Let bottom side length equal... it's going to be the x, right? Okay. We can't have them be equal. So what if I did this? Then the bottom goes all the way and covers the spot that I'm like leaving out. But then I need to adjust this. So what's the probability that it will spawn on the right? The probability that it will spawn on the right is equal to right side length over the sum of both of the side lengths. Okay. Oh, hey, welcome back, Will. So now now that's the probability fixed. And this will work in a non-square regime as well. But let's see if this is correct and also addresses my concerns about the spawn density. Okay. It does. Ooh, I don't like this. Hmm. Yeah, now there's like this gap. Why is there a gap there? It's a wave of blood. No, it's a wave of water. Oh, it's back to blood. Yeah, that gap is not what I want to see. Why? Okay. This is determining the center, right? Yeah, this is determining the center. So the x value goes from UI width plus 100 to UI width plus 200. And it goes from 0 on the y down to the height. Down to the height. And that should match up. Wait. But does it? This y goes from height plus 100. Aha. Aha. Okay, so actually this should be plus 100. I think that'll fix it. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That is perfectly uniform. Yes. I've done it. I fixed it. Yes. Okay. Cool. So that's that problem solved. I think. I mean, how could I actually like test this in a way that wouldn't take forever? Could I make the arrows go by faster? Magnitude is equal to... Oh dear. Uh... Right, because the speed is partially dependent on size. Let's multiply it by 10. Shall we? Yeah, they're moving a little bit faster, I guess. So what I hope has been solved is there's not this higher probability of stuff showing up in the main diagonal. It should all be equally likely. And it currently does look like that. But there's like a cluster down here too. Pretty sure that's just randomness. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that the theory and the reality line up. I'm pretty convinced that it's all good now. Okay. So we revert this to what it was. We are gonna re-enable the physics. Okay, great. Now, the next task is I want to try making the canvas wider. I want to make the canvas wider without everything breaking. So, currently the width and height are set by this right here. And it's a question of do I make assumptions that will explode if I change the width and height? That's fine. What is this? Oh, I draw the FPS counter. Okay, that's fine. And the sample counter. And the flat waveform drawing logic, which I'm not even using currently. Okay, It seems like not a lot depends on it. I guess the main stuff depending on it would be the CSS, which I don't really care if that breaks. Okay, so let's see what happens. Ooh, can I do it in here? Well, I could do it in there, but it wouldn't save. Okay, so let's make the width, well, yeah, let's do 1920 by 1080. Uh-huh. We have scroll bars, which is a little bit weird. Okay. Didn't quite expect it to look like this, but it isn't broken, I suppose. I would kind of prefer that this be that this would have like moved or something. I don't know. Huh. It is wider, but so one of the reasons I want it to be wider is so that when I'm setting up my stream intro, the background is just you get a higher resolution version of the background being drawn. So in order to do that, I would have to like not be cropping everything in order to show like I need to show this on screen along with everything else. This part at the bottom doesn't matter at all, but this has to be on screen. So can we center that thing? Can we center that thing in a way that's that generalizes to any width? That sounds like a big ask. Okay, what is that thing called? Playlist controls div. Okay. Yeah, currently it has a width and a top and a left. I could set it to a percentage, but the problem is percentage of what? Because it's not like it's being contained by the canvas. It's not being contained by the canvas at all. Okay, I could look up and try to find, can I make the size of this element dependent on the size of this element? I don't think that you can, but you might be able to. Assuming you couldn't, though, one thing I might be able to do is wrap everything, including the canvas, in a div. In which case the percentage method would work. Then I would change the problem to how do I make the canvas fit the size of that div in a way that actually can get down into the JavaScript as well. That would make that the next problem. Okay, let me try looking that up though. So I want to Google change the width of an element based on another element? That doesn't seem like it's actually gonna work. Okay, that did get a result. Set the width of a span based on width of another element with pure CSS. Oh, that looks like a complete mess. See if this kind of syntax can be... You can have a width expression? What? CSS expressions? I don't know what forum I'm on. What am I? I'm on social.msdn.microsoft.com. So I'm on a Microsoft forum. See, okay, let me... I think this is basically not... I was right, it can't be done, but I'm gonna also Google CSS expressions. CSS expressions used to work in older Internet Explorer versions, but they've been completely abandoned in Internet Explorer 8. Aw, boo. Okay. So that's not really gonna work. So we wrap everything in a div. Including the canvas. Div. No, even this is included. Alright, all you guys gotta move one to the right, please. Everybody step one to the right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, this is my everything container. Now, it is going to have a width and a height, which I could set in CSS. Yeah, let me, okay, so let me try to turn this into CSS. Okay. We have an everything container. It ideally has a width and a height like this. Okay. What does my thing look like right now? Not good. Not good. But I kind of understand why. Can I do this with auto? Does that work? No. With 100%. Aha, that does work. Ooh, it works in an interestingly wrong way. We will also do height 100%. Okay, so this canvas is 1920 by 1080, right? I have no way of knowing. The everything container somehow has slightly more height, it looks like. Because I guess the canvas like has a margin or something. Padding. I'm gonna set padding and margin to 0 and watch to see if anything changes. I don't notice a discernible change. Okay, so that was unnecessary. That's fine. My only problem is now... So there's a width and a height feature of a canvas that specifies like its actual resolution. And I don't think I can set those in CSS. I don't think I can set those via CSS. So, that's fine. That's not the end of the world. What I do in that situation, I think, is say... this is the wrong file. UI context. Okay. Yeah. UI canvas dot width is equal to UI dot canvas dot parent element, which is that div, dot width, dot style dot width. Uh-oh. What's the problem? This is a string, isn't it? Ah, it's a string! It's a string! To number... It's a string, dude. It's not gonna have like a value of... Frick. I don't want to have to parse the string. That seems like a really inelegant solution. It would work. It would 100% work. But it seems like a really inelegant solution. Oh, interesting. I got a call. Alright, hold on a minute. I think this is actually an important call for me. I'll be back. Let me see if the BRB screen works. Hello, I'm back. Oh my gosh. You know those phone calls where it's like, oh, dude, I want to start being like, hey, I gotta go soon, but like, we're basically at the end of the conversation, right? So I definitely don't need to say anything. And then another topic comes up, and then another one. That was brutal, dude. That was brutal. Okay. Oh, but it was an incredibly important phone call. Well, okay. I'll step that back one. I wouldn't say incredibly important because I totally could have like put that off until I'm done streaming. Maybe if I was a more professional, I would do that. More of a professional streamer. But I'm not. I'm totally unprofessional, and that I just made my viewers wait 10 minutes. How dare I? Sorry. Anyways, we were in the middle of this nightmare. This nightmare. Oh, hey, you're still here, Will. I'm sorry. I hope you like the music. Okay, so this is a Googleable question. HTML canvas. Can you set the width with CSS? I think the answer is no. Is it possible to fix the width and height of an HTML5 canvas element? The usual way is doing that. Set them to numeric values in JavaScript code to resize your canvas. You don't say. Further, the height and width are logical canvas dimensions used for drawing and are different from style.height and style.width. Yes, I see. Arguably, the best way to make a canvas one by one is to always use CSS to choose the size. Then write JavaScript to make the number of pixels match the CSS. Oh? Oh? This is a nifty little trick. Hold on. Whoa, well, hold on. Wait a second. No, okay, yeah. Client width? I think this is the trick. I think this is the trick. Yes, is this the trick? Okay, hold on. Save, npx webpack. That is the something. That is the something. What? Excuse me? Do you want to try that again? Hold on. Width? Client width. Height? Client height. What? Did I mess up my CSS? What? Huh? Client width, client height. So like if I were to comment this out and run it again, what would happen? It got taller? Sorry, I clicked the BRB. What? 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 Okay, hold on a second. I gotta console. If I console.log this, what do I get? Another thing I could do is like get the client width and height of the div that contains it, and that might work. Okay, show me the console. That's not 1920. This isn't 1080. Well, the FPS moves around. How cool is that? But like, I, uh, I don't. But it, but okay. So like, even when I did do this, it's way, yeah, it's like way less tall. 150. How did that happen? Anybody know how that happened? What is it? Does the act of me setting the width or height change it? No, that would be insane. It literally does. It literally does. This is like some quantum particle bullshit, dude. It's like if I observe the variable, it changes it. I don't understand. Ooh, there's a bot. Let me squash this creature. Okay. It's what? Excuse me, YouTube? YouTube just told me error, try again. I'm gonna assume that I handled it because YouTube was like weird about it. Anyways, can we talk about this quantum particle bullshit that's happening right now? Did I look? I just I console.log the client width and height, and then I set this, and the client width and height has then changed. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Okay. Let's try the parent element. Canvas.parent element dot client width. Does this work? No. Somehow this still doesn't work. Huh. Okay. What about if... Okay, so like sanity check real quick. The width and height are style. Hold on, style.width. The width and height of the parent element are what I set them as in the CSS, right? Or do they change depending on if I have like the console open? I'm sorry? Empty strings? What? How? Ah. Okay. What is is the everything container there? Is it the same thing as the parent element? This is some crazy crap right now. Going down a rabbit hole. Okay. Yes. So the parent element and the everything container are the same. However, the width and height CSS are not there. That's just not. If I see width and height in this CSS, I swear. Where's H? H comes first alphabetically. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Height, okay. To be fair, the height of this is empty string. So that's kind of understandable. So, question. Does this imply that my JavaScript is running before my CSS is running? Does JavaScript run before CSS? Yes, I do have a bot. I do have a bot. Oh, they posted another message. I thought I squashed them. I can't I can't make the bot go away because um because they YouTube won't let me. Like the chat moderation stuff is broken. It gives me an error. I guess I'm just gonna put them in timeout or something. I just don't. I don't know. I don't. I don't. I don't have the tools. I don't have the technology. When it comes to ordering your CSS and JavaScript, you want your CSS to come first. If the JavaScript includes come first, so okay. So this Stack Overflow post suggests to me that it depends on how I've arranged my HTML. The CSS certainly comes first, and then And then way down here is the JavaScript. So look, it has a width and height here in the CSS. I don't understand. Okay, this person is using Ruby. That doesn't help me. Does JavaScript load before CSS? I'm not getting any good Google results. Okay, so like, hold on. If I'm set, here's how, computer, listen to me. I am setting the width and height of my everything container. Here's my everything container. I expect that when I run this JavaScript that gets the everything container, it will have that width and height that I set in the CSS. Does that make sense to you, computer? Is that clear? Will says, no, the computer doesn't understand. I know, dude. Okay. Can I do something ridiculous here? Okay. I could devise a test. I propose a test. Okay. Let me just do this and this. Okay. Gonna console.log it here. And then over here, I'm gonna utilize this neat trick. Document dot on load. Yeah. Fires immediately after the browser loads the object. So, if my JavaScript tells me that the document is loaded, so my theory is that this will print something different from this. That is my theory. Well, technically, not printing anything is different. Technically, not printing anything is different. Okay, I don't think onload is what I need. I need some other thing. JavaScript run when page finishes loading. Does it? Okay, window. Is it window? Is it not document but window? Aha! It's still an empty string though. It's still an empty string though. Why? Why? Um. Uh. How about display block? Yeah? Do you like a little bit of display block? How about display block though? No. No, no, no. No, it doesn't like display block. Display inline. It's gotta be display inline, right? No. What? Hello? Okay, display inline is really bad. We don't like that. How do I Google this? CSS width and height. Don't get set. Alright, Will, thanks for sticking around. Have a good meeting. See ya. And thank you for wishing me luck. Thank you. JavaScript get width doesn't match CSS. Okay, let me npx webpack to get this error out of the way. It's not getting out of the way. Oh, refresh? Refresh is the key. Okay. This container has a... Oh? Do you have some clue for me? Invalid property value. Is that the trick? Is that the trick? Is that the trick? Of course it is. Oh, I understand. I'm so sorry, computer. Computer, I'm so sorry. Oh, computer. I understand if you're mad at me, computer. Oh, this looks freaking weird. Computer, I understand if you're mad at me for not... This is... why is this still happening? Wait, computer? Computer, I'm gonna get mad at you again. Look, I fixed the problem. Computer? Display block? Display block? Display block? Refresh? Display block? Display block! Yeah! Display block. But why? Okay. So like, for the meme, this is hilarious. But like, but it still doesn't tell me the width and height though when I ask it to. Computer, I'm back to being mad at you. Okay, first, look, I understand I was being stupid and I had my CSS property in quotes, which is not a valid CSS property. I understand that. But I fixed that problem now, so you should just work. Right? You should totally just work. Okay. It has a width and a height. It has a width and a height. It even has scroll bars to show me that it does in fact have a width and a height. So like, what's your angle here? Computer, what's your angle? You just don't want to tell me your width and height? Is that your deal? Console. You just don't tell people that kind of thing? Like, I guess I understand. I guess I understand if you just don't tell people that kind of thing. But I thought, I don't know, I just thought that I could ask that. Like, other things, other times before, it hasn't been a problem. So it's just like, my previous experiences led me astray, I suppose. Client width and client height work perfectly, so I guess I shouldn't complain, right? You can ask about client width and height, but if you ask about style.width, you get no response. I solved it. I fixed the problem. I don't know. I don't know why you're mad. Just I don't know why I'm mad. It's just like, I solved the problem. This is programming. There's nothing to be mad about. There is no cause for alarm. Everything is working as intended. Document.onload? Who would call that? You always do window.onload, obviously. The document never gets loaded. That's just not a thing, silly. Oh, I love front-end development. It's so good. Okay. So why did we go down this rabbit hole in the first place? Why? So this is working great now, though. So now that everything's in like a big old container, now we can style things based on, you can do like width percentages and stuff like that. Display block though, right? Am I right? Display block? So true. Okay. Main canvas. Top UI div. Not width 800 anymore, but width 100%. Okay, you ready for this? Here we go. 100%. save. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is how we code. Yes, yes, yes. You just do a thing and it does exactly what you expect it to do. That is how you, well, I okay. Hold on. Let me walk that back a little bit. It it kind of did something I didn't expect it to do though. Uh what? I guess that's. I guess you wouldn't want it to go off screen. Uh, uh, that's actually okay. It did something unexpected again. um, is it this guy? Maybe it's this guy. Position. Wait, hold on. Well, that doesn't help me. Position relative? No. Position absolute. Okay, are there other options besides relative and absolute? We've got absolute, fixed, relative, static, sticky, inherit initial. What's fixed? No change. Okay, we're sticking with absolute. How can I? Is there so is there something more powerful than 100%? Use the max content inline size or max content block size. Max content? No. Auto? No. I need something more powerful than 100%. I need a true 100%. You know? Alright. This is... Maybe I Google this. See, CSS 100% width, let element go off screen. Box sizing border box? No. I haven't heard of that particular flavor of CSS before. Box sizing border box. That is what it's supposed to do. What happens if I save? Nothing. That did nothing, I think. Yeah, no, that did nothing. Let me try Googling again. CSS, let elements go off screen. Okay, everything is like, stop it from going off screen. I want it to go off screen. CSS 100% is not working. 100% width is not working. This probably is not gonna work. Hold on. 100% diff width is not really 100%. When you resize the window, so there's a horizontal scroll bar, and you scroll to the right, then the background finish. How can I remain the background in this case? The 100% value is 100% of the parent's width, or the viewport. So the viewport... Well, here's what I don't understand, I guess. Oh, wait, well, okay. So let me think about this. So if what that random person on Stack Overflow said is correct, using a fixed value for width and height is allowed to be larger than the viewport. This, however, is not. It limits it. It's less powerful. Oh, sorry. Not that. Not that one, but... Wait, is it this one? This one. But wait a second. But why... How... If that were the case, then how is this allowed to... I mean, look, the canvas is clearly bigger. Is it only because it has this width and height? It's allowed to break the rules? If I got rid of those, would it just like not matter? I bet it doesn't matter, right? Because the attribute width and height are just more powerful. Let me try that. Yeah. Yeah, it turns out that the attribute width and height are more powerful. Okay. Not only is that the case, but also... Okay, so... What if... What if I made this 100%? I'm kind of just experimenting with the different options. I'm not 100% sure what I want it to be. Okay, if I did that, and then I ran npx webpack again, what happens? Hello? Why is 158 100% width? How is that 100 or height? How is that 100% height? The width is spot on. To be clear, it doesn't adjust dynamically. That is something I could fix, and I might wish to do that. But yeah, let me just point out that the height is not 100%. What? That's like a new problem. Why? Now I need to Google 100% height is not working. In order for a percentage value to work for height, the parent's height must be determined. The only exception is the root element, which can be a percentage height. So you've given all your elements height except for the HTML. So what you should add is HTML height 100%. What? Okay. Alright. I might accept that. If you say so. I might also have to make the body 100%. Yeah, probably. Aha! It's slightly wrong, though. What? How? Disable scroll bars? How do I overflow? Overflow hidden? Ah, look at this. Look at this. This is what I like. This is what I think I was hoping for. And now all I need to do is, okay, this may work. This may work. This may be what I was looking for all along. I need to add a listener on my div that tells me if ever it is resized. And then when it's resized, I resize my canvas. This is how we do it. Yes. JavaScript when div is resized. How to detect the div's dimension change. Resize observer? Uh-huh. Okay, question though. Do I want to bother with a resize observer, which is like event driven, or instead, why wouldn't I just do this every time, right? Would I not just call this every time? Uh, Basically, I just do this every frame. And I will refrain from actually changing the values because I'm scared that might, I don't know, be weird. And I just call this every frame. Okay, what happens there? What happens now? Oh. Oh, look at how seamless. See, I can tell it's resizing because the FPS position is moving. My. Look who figured out how to program. Would you look at who figured out how to program? Okay. What a trip. This is great though. So now I just got to use CSS to reposition this guy and this guy and maybe also these two counters as well, because why not? But mainly because you can't use CSS for something that's drawing in the canvas in the JavaScript. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Now, it's not this one. I guess it's, no, it's not that. It's this one. So let me go find it. Here it is. You're gonna, oh, interesting. I think what I do is I do width 100% and then add like padding on the left and right. You don't see this, but I'm moving my hands like in and out. You get it. Does that work? Will, you're back. Dude, welcome. Welcome back. What are you doing here, man? You are too kind. I can't help but notice. Oh, okay. It's probably this. Yeah, I don't want that. The top 100 pixels I do want. Okay, that's good. That's great. Yeah. Yes. Very good. And then... Will, dude, you'll never guess. Wow, it has been such a trip. The second you left, things got even crazier, but we've made progress. So now I just gotta move the little buttons inward. So I think what I do with that is padding left. Yes. Can I padding a percentage? Is there like a min width? There is a min width. We could do some funky stuff. Here's... Okay, wait a second. Wait. What if... Okay. Hear me out. What if we put this div inside a div? What if we put the div in another div? Oh, that's just genius. That's just genius. That's what I have to do. Ha 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 ha. And we make the inner div have okay, wait, hold on. Is this complete overkill? No, I think I really have to do it. I think I'm gonna do it. Yes. Now this, that's fine, I think. This has a fixed height. This gets display block and width, what was it before? Like 200 pixels? Yes. Yes, surely this can't go poorly. Surely, what if it was like 300 pixels though? Surely this can't totally go wrong. I spelled playlist wrong? Ooh. You're right. You're totally right. I did. I fixed it though. So, okay. What if it was inline block though? No. I huh. Like so my thinking was this should be a little bit wider. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? I want my inner thing to be, I want it to be a certain I want it to be a fixed width, but I just want it to be centered is the thing. So I thought the way to do that would be to wrap it in a div, make the wrapping div have 100% width. Oh dear. And align item center should just do that, right? Wait, but this now, oh, hold on. But this guy now has some responsibility, right? So doesn't this guy need display flex as well? Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah. We don't need space between for this guy. I don't know what its display should be, if I'm honest. No. No, that didn't help. Crap, dude. Okay, what if I get rid of this? No. What if I get rid of 100% width? No. Huh. Okay, hold on. So let me try to break the problem down. I want to get this working first. Where did it go? It's now hiding. Hello? my objects have gone away. Where are you? They don't appear on screen. I think they are just off screen, literally down there somewhere. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. Please come back. It didn't come back. Where is my stuff? Where's my stuff, dude? Okay, position absolute. Position absolute. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Let's rewind the tape a little bit. Let's go back to the beginning of time when not everything was totally broken. Okay. Can I rewind more? There. No, that's not it. That's not quite it. Okay, I think this is as far back in time as I can possibly go. Okay, this is what we're stuck with, pretty much. And it's not great, right? It doesn't seem great. Wait, did I not save this? Could that have been the source of my woes? Is I didn't save the name change in the index.html? That could be it. That could be the source of my woes and why it seemed like nothing was doing anything. Okay, so what if I take all you guys and put you in here? Yes. Good. That's what I expected to happen. Okay. Okay. We don't want width 100%. We don't want top 100 pixels. We take those and we move them up here. We take those, we move them up here. That is not great. I think I also want this up here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Okay. Okay. We're almost there. We're really close. Okay. We definitely need it to have, on the inner div, we need justify content space between, we want display flex, we want a line item center. So what if I just set a static width of like 400 pixels? That's close. That's really close. Yes. And then in the parent div, I say a line item center. No. Justify content center? No. Oh, we're so close, dude. We're really close. It's a fixed width element like I wanted. It's just not centered. That is the only thing that's wrong. The problem is that there are 12 different ways to center something in CSS. Alright, I'm going to Google this. CSS center items in div. Horizontally. Not text. Not an image. That didn't help. Center items horizontally. How can I horizontally center an element? Apply width 50%? What? That's not right. Margin 0 space auto. What? Please, no, that can't work. That makes no sense. What is that? Okay, hold on. Do I apply that to the outer or the inner? You apply this to the inner. Supposedly this will center it. What? What? Why does that center it? Why does that center it though? Shorthand property to set values for the thickness of the margin area. If left is omitted, it's the same as the right. If bottom is omitted, it's the same as the top. If right is omitted, it's the same as the top. So I'm guessing this is just setting the left and right margin to auto. So could I have done this without the double div set up? Because if I can, that would be nice. So let's try that, I guess. Not width 100%. Position absolute. Display flex. Justify content space between align item center margin 0 auto. No, that totally breaks everything. Wait, does it totally break everything if I remove that div though? Huh? Huh. Top width, display flex, position absolute, top width. It's this maybe? It's this that's... Well, then it's off screen somewhere. We absolutely need a double div plus margin 0 auto. That's the way. That is how you have to center a thing. That I say that knowing there's probably 12 other ways. But the fact that that actually okay. Will says there's definitely another way. Yeah, there has to be, right? Do you know it off the top of your head, though? do you know it off the... There has to be another way, right? Okay, so wait. Let's see if this... if I drag this... Yeah, that works. It has a static fixed width. And yep, That does what I want. You've dealt with something similar before, but you don't know it off the top of your head. That's totally fine. Honestly, it was an unreasonable request on my part. I just wanted to I don't know, clown on you. Why don't you just make your own game if you have any criticism at all? I know you didn't mean it as criticism, though. You were just agreeing with me. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. You're taking it as a challenge now. I like it. So, now... Ooh, we get to center another thing. I want to center the Add Arrows button. I want to center the Add Arrows button. I guess I'm going to do margin 0 space auto. Where is it? It's hanging out down here. It's not even in a div. There's no way this is going to work. Okay, add arrow button. Where is it? The wave of blood button. Okay, alright. Alright, I guess it's... Maybe I should just embrace it. Yeah, it's a wave of blood. How metal is that? Okay. We have the add arrow button. How do I describe what I want? I want it to be at the bottom of the screen. So... Is there like... So let me just get rid of all the styling and see where it is. Okay, it's not even on screen. Oh, okay. I bet the reason it's not on screen is because if it were, it would be overlapping. It'd be overlapping stuff. Right. In order to make... Because there's the canvas element. So I'm trying to get a button to show up on top of a canvas element, which like is already making CSS unhappy, right? So I think I basically have to use position absolute on some level, right? Like this guy had to be position absolute. I'm sure the top UI is... Okay, it's not position absolute, it's top 0. Oh no, yeah, it's position absolute. See, there it is. So I kind of have to have that. It's like solving a puzzle. We're using process of elimination to code our CSS. That's how programming works, right? With programming, you just first start with the space of all possible programs, and then gradually, you know, cut off and limit your options until only one possible program remains. That's how conceptually you program, right? Top, auto, top. How do I put something at the bottom? Okay, I'm gonna Google this. There might be a solution. Because I could do like, I could hard code it to be equal to the height, but the whole idea is that the height can change. I kind of cheated a little bit because 0 is always the top. But what's the bottom? Well, you need a number. CSS position, or like put element on the bottom. How can I position my div at the bottom of its container? I could use a flexbox. Okay, interesting. So there's two suggestions on this Stack Overflow. One way is I could wrap it in a div, make the containing div have position relative, and the inner div have bottom 0 position absolute. That's one way. Another way is apparently you can use a flexbox. You say you've used flexboxes before. Interesting. So the flexbox approach says parent gets display flex direction column, and the child gets margin top auto. Hmm. The only reason I don't like the flexbox solution is I don't like the parent of this arrow button right now is the everything container, and so I'd have to do like display flex, right? I'd have to do display what happens if I do that? It didn't immediately break everything. Okay. Cautiously optimistic. So I come down here to my arrow button. Why is this red? Huh? Oh. Yeah, okay. What else do I needed to do flex direction column. Is there am I limiting my browser support? I probably super don't care, do I? It doesn't work in Internet Explorer. Whoop-de-doo. For partial support in Internet Explorer. That's probably not something I care about. Okay, I also need to add flex direction column. I need to add flex direction column to my parent. This might be the thing that breaks everything. No? Are you sure? I'm trying really hard to break you. No? It doesn't seem mad. Okay, flex direction column. And then margin top auto. can't help but notice that it's literally not on screen. It's literally not on screen. Yeah, that's not working. Undo. Undo. We hate flexboxes here. Nobody likes flexboxes. Get rid of every flexbox. It's a massacre. It's a genocide. We hate flexboxes. Okay. So I'm going to wrap my arrow in a div. Here we go, baby. We're doing the divs. Flexbox tutorial. You want me to... I'm streaming right now. I don't know if you can tell. I can't watch a Flexbox tutorial right now. Or do you mean like this is a flex stop? What do you mean? Flexbox tutorial. Div ID equals arrow button container. Oh, you want to show me an example? Nah, I'm good. That would be cheating. Arrow button container. So to be honest, I'm pretty sure the reason the Flexbox solutions are not working so well is because I've got this element on top of an element problem going on. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna kind of make any Flexbox thing not work, realistically. Or there would be a way to make it work, and I just need to like add position to absolute to... Okay, you're crying now. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. How do I... Okay. Container gets position relative. And the inside thing gets position absolute bottom 0. I'm already halfway there. This has to work. I don't think this is actually going to work, though, if I'm honest. No. No, it didn't work. Okay. I suspect that what's happening right now is that my button is off screen. Yep, there it is. 0. Oh, apparently it's really wide as well. It's a very, very wide button, but it is like just off screen. How can I... get it up here? Can I do negative? Negative 40 pixels? No. Oh, that's the... Oh? It looks like it's trying to work. It looks like it's trying to work. Where is this creature? Is it off screen to the bottom right? Is that like where it's hiding right now? Do I say top minus 40 pixels? No, that didn't work. Do I do left minus 40 pixels? Oh, oh, I see, I see it. Look, there it is. I was right. It was off screen to the right. All right, you got to go back to work. Cool. Sounds good, Will. Thank you again for hanging out. Hope to see you again. Have a good rest of your day. All that good stuff. Thank you. There's our cute little add arrows button. There he is. Oh, he's so cute. But okay, so if I increase the bottom negative, minus 100 pixels? No, that didn't work. What? I'm gonna turn some knobs here. Oh, okay. No, bottom 0 pixels is actually the exactly right number. Bottom 0 pixels was the right number all along. It's the left alignment that we're having the true problem with. Oh. Hold on. With 100%? I don't think that's the issue. I'm going to put with 100% in the parent. Okay, that didn't change anything. What if? Do we dare? Do we dare? Do we dare to dabble in the devilish delight of margin 0 space auto? Do we do it again? Okay, that's okay, no. It couldn't work twice, right? It could never work twice. But what if? But what if? No. No, 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 no. This solution, hold on, let me put back the left minus 40 pixels. Like, this is the closest we've gotten, right? This is the closest we've gotten. Let's try going back to the flex dimension, though, for just a moment. I don't like the way it did that. Wait, what? That was weird. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. So we're going back to the flex dimension. Okay? The flex solution was to make this it was twofold. The solution was, hold on, I'm juggling my windows. To do flex direction column and on the parent, and in the child do margin top auto. Hold on, let me look at the this. Yeah, that's basically right. Okay. Okay, so my theory, it's not working. My theory is that the reason it's not working is because this container has the wrong dimensions or something. It's because it's hanging over top stuff. So, if in my container, my thinking is it's not overlapping stuff correctly. So my thinking is, what if we do position absolute top 0? That didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work. Panic. Panic. That didn't work. Panic. Huh. But like, where is, okay? I was like looking at Stack Overflow stuff. Where is my button right now? Where is it? It appears to be at the bottom left corner off screen. Okay. And out of curiosity, if I did this, what would happen? That's supposed to center it. Yeah, okay, look. The margin left and right seems totally correct. What did that do? Hmm. Hmm. Oh. It's like redundant. Oh, interesting. Okay, now I understand what this is doing a little bit more. Um, so what if I got rid of this and I did... What if I added margin to the bottom, which would push it back up on screen? Yeah? Do we think that would work? So like 30 pixels? No. Hey, expand. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's doing margin. Also, it's also doing margin top. Okay. No. No, 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 no. Okay, it didn't like that. That didn't solve my problem. But why though? Okay. What if instead of doing margin bottom, we just did bottom? We changed the position basically. But my only issue is we need to use negative 30 pixels. I really expected it to come on screen after that. I really expected that. It's not on screen though. Why is it not on screen? Where is this thing? Where are you, button? Help! Hmm. All right, the flex is just not quite working for me. Oh, not top UI div. This guy. Yeah, it's just not really doing anything. Nope, cancel. Oh dear. Tried to bring me to another website where it was going to steal my information. let's go back to this solution. Wrap this in a div. What did we call this div again? Arrow button container. My arrow button container. Yes. That's what I wanted. Okay, so if I save this, we should be back to... It's actually at the bottom left now, for some reason. Which means that... Huh. If this was to play flex, does it make it go to the right? Oh, that's weird. Block. Flex. Block? I don't know which is better. I'm gonna do block for now, because we're swearing off of flex boxes, I guess. Now, I've got left minus 40. If I get rid of that, on my button, what happens? That's really, really, really good. Okay. So actually, part of the problem with this solution before was that I had left flex on the big parent container. Okay. So okay, hold on. Is now the time? Is now the time? This is the time. Oh, come on. How did that not work? How did that not work? Oh. But what if we put it on the container? Oh. What did I just do? I did Control S while I had OBS selected. Hope that didn't break anything. No. No, no, no. That doesn't work either. What is this telling me? Position is minus 36, and then the X direction is like 900 something from the right. Is that... Hold on. So it's like position relative is kind of messing with it a little bit. So hold on. I think this should be here. But what if I didn't do that? What? Getting rid of position relative is better? It moved it up. Oh, Stack Overflow. What is your deal? Why'd you do it wrong? Okay, how about... What's my container up to? Right? You have 0 height. Right? Yeah, you have 0 height, but you have full width. Which is what I would expect. But this guy has margin auto, and its position is why is this position like this? Why is the position like that? Okay. Position absolute. Maybe I don't want position absolute in here, right? Because before... Hold on. Yeah, the inner guy doesn't usually have position absolute, does it? So maybe that's my problem. Is this guy has position absolute. Let's try that. No. No, that didn't work. No, because now it's off screen is the problem. It's off screen and I don't even think it's centered. Because normally when it's centered it has like that margin thing going on. At least this seems to have a... Huh. Position absolute. What if I put position absolute up here somehow? Right? Move all this stuff up here, maybe. What does this do? Okay. What did that do? Here's the arrow container. Here's the button. The container isn't off screen anymore, which is nice. So is it... What can I get rid of? So... but why... So if I move... Okay. What if I move this up here? No. That didn't work. I honestly have no idea why it was working in the first place. So if I get rid of this, but add like position on line item center. No, that's silly. That's silly. That never worked. That only works if you're using a flex box. Display flex. No? Huh. Okay, let's go back to no container zone. Let's go back to no container land and see how that treats us. Save, refresh. Okay. That's super weird, but also not wrong, I guess. Oh, it's the width 100% thing that's doing that. So if I get rid of width 100%, okay, we're back to here. So I would argue this is an improvement, So I just didn't understand what bottom zero did. Specifies how far an absolutely positioned box's bottom margin edge is offset above the bottom edge of the box's containing block. I think I understood that. So actually these two things combined is the magic. That's the magic. So does this suddenly work? Does that suddenly work? I feel stupid for not realizing that how it was working before. That doesn't work though. Margin zero auto is not working right now. Arrow button container. Wait, hold on. What? Why does it still think I have arrow button container? I didn't save? Oh, no. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's alright. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, I realized what Control S did before. Control S made this fill the whole screen. That's weird. I didn't want it to do that. Why can't you just be normal? There we go. Okay. So, we look at this arrow button, and what does it tell us? It tells us that the margin doesn't get to be set when you're using this. It doesn't get to do that. Okay, so let's go. Okay, we're going back. We're traveling back in time to where we were just a second ago. Okay, we've been here before. Oh look, we've been here before. We know this. We know how this works. Okay, hold on. How did I do this last time? Just look for the margin zero auto. Okay. The inner div gets margin zero auto position absolute, and then the position absolute goes on the outer div, which is perfect because the outer div needs position absolute because I have to give it bottom zero. I think this should work. You know, sometimes it doesn't matter what you think, though. Sometimes it doesn't matter. You can't always get what you want. So why on God's green earth doesn't it like to set a margin for me? Because, oh wait. In the previous cases, I had a width specified. That must be it. What do I desire the width of my button to be? It is currently 125 pixels. So let's do something like 125 pixels. Let's say 150. This must be it, right? Huh? No, that's not it. That wasn't it. Okay. It was a good guess. right? I thought that margin 0 auto would only work if I was also setting the width. That is what I thought. That is what I thought. We're never going back there again. I hate Flexland. Flexland is the worst. Okay, now I have to like look at this and be like, why does this work and this doesn't work? Okay, so this currently works. I don't think this is necessary, but I could try it. Nope, that's not it. Gosh dang it, man. Look, the container has full width, like I want it to. But this guy just won't cooperate. Why? 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 Is it because it's bottom? If I did this, would it suddenly work? No, I see it hiding under the add arrows. Oh no, it's actually right. Yeah, it's on top of everything actually. No, that's not it. So this feels like it's so close to working. I just can't figure out like what's actually the difference here. Right? What is literally the difference? Position absolute. Width 100. I don't think this is the problem. Is it this? Is it is it the button? Okay, hold on. Here's my thinking. This inner div is being called display flex right now, which implies display block, basically, I think. It's kind of like display block. Buttons, maybe buttons aren't like that by default. Maybe I need a display block. Which sounds completely crazy. Yes! Yes! The display block! Yes! It was doing display inline or some stupid shit by default. Yes, of course. Of course it's display block. Of course that's it. Oh my god. Oh, you silly computer, you thought I would give up. You thought I was about to give up. No. I've done it. I've done what they said was impossible. I used CSS and got the result that I wanted. Yes. It's not that crazy when you think about it. It really kind of makes sense. It was really actually probably pretty obvious. But it did take me a long time to figure out. So the only remaining problem I have with this layout is that this guy and this guy are not aligned with the add arrows button. So that now compare the difficulty of moving JavaScript stuff compared to CSS stuff. Let us compare. How long will this take me? Draw FPS. Oh no, draw FPS is already handled. It's like an arrow counter, this guy, and this guy. Oh, it's not this guy. It's oh, it's both. Yeah, both of them are right here. Okay. So these currently display. So I just do UI dot height. And this is UI dot width over 2 plus 40. And this is UI dot width over 2 plus 120. I feel like that's slightly wrong. This should probably be like minus 40 or something. No, it's probably plus 40. Or maybe both of them are wrong. Yeah, both are wrong. It should be like minus 120, minus, maybe even more. Yeah, probably a little bit more than that. Let's do minus 160. Ta-da! Wow, man, that was so hard. I wish it was done through CSS. Then it would be so much easier. Ugh. Does it dynamically update? Of course it does. Why wouldn't it dynamically update? Now, more arrows should start spawning in. Oh, these have to go off screen first, I think. Yeah. That's right. That's about right. Perfect. And now let's add some more arrows, because we've got a bigger screen. What if we, just for fun, made this dynamic? Does that sound fun? That sounds pretty fun to me. Okay, default is 150. So, some function of 150. We take the area and we divide it by what the original area was, which was 800 times 800. And then we multiply that by 150. How many arrows do I get now? Apparently 558. There's definitely like this gap in time between the initial thing and then after they start spawning. Look at them, they're like clustering together. I guess this is okay. I guess I can live with this. I was a bit worried that they were clustering together, but that's like problem solved basically, you know. We've solved it. We've done it. There's still some other visual stuff I could work on, I think, but I've been streaming too long, man. I'm starting to go crazy. If I have to look at CSS again, I don't know what's gonna happen to me. Oh, CSS is so bad, man. Holy crap. Yeah. Let me try playing a song and then I'll go. Get rid of the silence song. Okay. Let's try a different one. The classic. This one's always a classic. There we go. I think you should be able to hear it now. It's still probably a little bit quiet. Probably really hard to see through YouTube compression. Would not surprise me if that was like a problem. I think I need to make this text bigger. Or make like most of the UI bigger. Now that it's bigger, I'm kind of wishing there's like, the arrows were bigger. This is still working really good though. You know what might also be neat is if ones in the back were like in the past, and so like a change propagated backwards. That'd be a cool additional effect. I could probably set that up pretty easily too. Yeah. Then it wouldn't be like the whole screen is flashing. I mean, it kind of would be, but we would also get an even cooler, an even more convincing 3D effect. Oh, that would be super cool. I think I have to do that. Yeah, I think I almost have to do that. Yeah, all right. I'm making a note of that. That is a thing that is happening. Make the... Oh, it's starting another song. Hold on. Can't have that. Make the arrows in the background draw a delayed version of the waveform. Yeah. Maybe tweak the max min sizes to make the back arrows seem farther away as well. Yeah. Yeah, because like when when it hits the drum, I want it to like propagate back into the background. That could be pretty flippin' sweet. Cool. Alright, we have more streams. Even though I titled this stream as if it was going to be the last stream on this particular project, I think it might have legs. It might have legs to keep going. This is already so good, though. I'm super happy with this. I think it's really good so far. I kind of want to make it so they're less likely to cluster together as well. tweak the collision radius to make the arrows not cluster together. Probably gonna have to increase the collision radius, but with the size thing going on, maybe with like together with the size change, maybe it won't make it terribly costly. Yeah. Cool. All right, I'm gonna call it. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Will. He's a champ. He stuck with me for a couple hours, even though he had work to do today. I won't tell if you won't. I won't tell his boss if you don't. I will be streaming tomorrow. Hopefully, that is the plan, at least. Hope to see you then. Farewell.